What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 97 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's game. Alright, get some tunes on. Switch the scene. Alright, this is my first day back playing on the computer. So, this will be fun. We're going to play a London, hopefully, against a 1239 rated player from Indonesia. All right, we get Queen's Pawn opening. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're already playing interesting chess. Typically, I assume that that's because they want to bring the queen out. I'm going to play c3 because he played c6. And probably just play e3, get my knights out. I want this knight on d2. This knight comes to f3. Typical London stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what my opponent is planning, but he's trying stuff. I'm going to get my knight to d2, play e3. So he's playing in a funny way, for sure. Takes. I'm not getting it, but maybe I'm missing something. It seems like a free pawn for me. All right. We'll get our other knight out, play e3, and we'll act like we didn't see anything. Okay. So he's lining up on so I was gonna put the bishop on d3. I'm glad I thought for a second before just moving. Yeah, I can't do that. Queen sees this. Perhaps I'll just play bishop to e2 so I can get castled. We're up a pawn, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna castle. I'm not gonna worry too much about any of this. I feel like my opponent's playing a little strange, but perhaps not. Yeah, I would like my bishop here on d3. But alas, that cannot happen. We are castled. Alright, so now my bishop is being attacked. I could come back here. He could just chase me that way. I could drop my bishop here, which is fair. If I come back one square, he can still go here. It's kind of an annoying move. If I come here and he plays this, though, so my issue is if I come here, he plays c5, I have to come back, or I have to take the knight. which I don't know if I want to do. If I come here, he can start chasing me with the knight. If I come here, he can still do that. I don't know if I really want to do that. So if I come here, he plays this. I don't want to come back necessarily. I'll just bring the bishop to d4, and if he does play this move, perhaps I'll just take the knight. I need to figure out how to be a little more aggressive when I play chess. I feel like I don't have plans a lot. I just kind of make moves. Which is not really the best way to play chess. I do understand some of the opening concepts and like what I should be trying to do, but after I get my pieces developed, I run out of ideas a lot of times. So we're down on time by a little bit. My opponent got me thinking on his last move. I like the bishop here. It can just be kicked out, but I mean, maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I could just take the knight. I could also just move it back here. And if he takes with the knight, I could take back. It's not my favorite, but it could work. So we got my opponent thinking a little bit here, which is nice. I feel like my position is fine, but Black has these nice bishops here that have good vision. So I think, I don't know, maybe Black has an equal position with me, maybe slightly better, but I think we're both pretty good. I think me coming up with a plan should involve this bishop coming back to this file. I would like to trade off the dark squared bishops if I could. I don't know if my opponent would like that. His bishops seem pretty strong. He just moves his bishop here then. Huh. So he's connected his rooks. Pretty cool. I think I want to... So what's his next move? Does he want to do this? It doesn't work right now. I'm gonna better my bishop by just a square. I like him on this square. If he brings the knight in there, we could probably just kick the knight out. Alright, so he's being a good boy and he's bringing all of his pieces to the party. Not bad, not bad. This knight feels like it is pretty important right here. This knight looks like he wants to go somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Maybe here, maybe here. I think we all think I could bring my queen over to a4 and maybe start trying to win. It's kind of getting my queens a little offsides. I could also just take the pawn right now. I think I will take the pawn. Maybe that's crazy. Oh god. And we discovered that it was in fact a little crazy. Yeah, so the problem is now if I bring my queen over, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, if I bring my queen over, I guess he can just move a rook over. And I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Yikes. I do things like this in a lot of games where I just basically screw the pooch. I don't really have a good way to get out of this, huh? He just takes. If I move here, he brings the rook. Yeah, that sucks. Yikes. So if I move my queen here, he moves the rook over. I take the pawn. He takes. I'll just take. I don't have a lot of time to sit here and worry that I hung a piece, because I did. Alright, so now this pawn is officially under attack. If I move my rook, this becomes a liability. Could play like this. I'll move the queen to c2. The goal is, I don't even know anymore, to survive. This is not going the way that I had hoped and dreamed. I should probably bring the rooks to the center of the board. That would probably be a good idea. We're putting pressure on the queen. Maybe thinking about getting up in here. I don't know. I definitely should bring one of these rooks. I'm hoping that he might take... Okay, he doesn't want to take. Big baby. I'll bring Z-Rook over. Looks like he wants to trade a bunch of pieces. So my bishop is being attacked. I could play a move like this, which would recapture the bishop with my knight. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to move I have really low time. I have 1 minute and 47 seconds, so I'm going to try and play a little faster. This undefends this pawn. Which, actually, I can't really do what he did to me because his knight is here. I could take that. He takes... And then he's setting up some stuff over here. We'll just do it like that. I'll attack the knight. He might take first. Gotta play faster. Got to play faster. It is like my biggest weakness is playing quickly. I don't know where I want this bishop. I'm hoping he doesn't take it. I'm hoping he moves his knight back where it's out of my way. This bishop I would like to maybe put here, aimed at the king. Could also just go for a check now. I don't think that'll really help me though. Alright, so he does go back. I'm just gonna line up pieces if I can. It might lead to trading, but I don't want to trade too many pieces because I am down a piece. But our material at least at the moment, is equal. So perhaps I can find a way to be annoying to my opponent. They say never resign, so I've had an issue recently where I've been resigning a little more than I should. Let's see what he wants to do. So we've got our opponent down to lower time now as well, which is at least a little helpful. This is increment, so yeah. I mean, he could try and trade all the pieces right now if he wants to. I don't think I want to do that. So my opponent is about to be under a minute on the clock, which is cool. My friend from Indonesia. What is his plan here? To get in here? I'm not sure. My knight covers that square. Let's see. Don't have much going on for me, do I? I have such low time, I can't even think, so I just gotta play fast. I'm down a piece. It's not comfortable, but opponent has 30 seconds. Wow. This has gotten awesome. Let's see. I'm not too worried about you, boy. Alright, my opponent does not want any of this smoke. We can attack the knight. I don't know. He goes back. I will take with the rook. Oh boy. Bro. Never resign. Never resign. What the heck? That was a good. That felt good. I mean, wow. 76.9% accuracy. My opponent played with 79.4. I had a blunder and 6 inaccuracies. But other than that, we were pretty good. This ended up being a weird scenario. He just gave me a pawn from the opening, so I thought that was pretty nice of him. So back to back, just kind of regular moves in a row. I then decided to move my bishop to d3, but queen to c2 would have been a better move. I got castled a little slow, but we got there. So this was my blunder. He just, wins my bishop, basically. Okay, so dropping the bishop back here would have been fine. I didn't feel like, I knew he was winning here because I was down a piece, but I felt fine. I was just low time. I had a minute and 25 seconds. He started spending a lot of time. And, a little inaccurate there. I was so low on time that I was just worried. But we ended up figuring it out, and we came out with a victory. So, yeah. Played like a 1350. My opponent played like a 1400. And, yeah, that was a pretty decent game. Fun. I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. I will catch you next time. See you then.